All right, guys, Wise One here. Thank you for tuning in to my week 3 analysis video where I'm breaking down my live stream from Monday, picking out 3 of the blends that were a bit on the shit side and showing you how to improve them, make them sound a bit more professional. If this is something that you think is useful, please like it and share it and subscribe to the channel because I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, without further ado, I'll get on with the video. Overall, I thought Monday night stream was much higher quality. Like there weren't too many, obvious mistakes. It was a lot harder to create this video. But I think that it was due to a mix of things. I think that because I used a lot more like genuine songs, rather than like bootlegs off SoundCloud. So I think they're easy to mix with because they're usually made with making it easy to mix in mind. So I think that helped, and then just song choice in general. But yeah, I won't say too much. I'll cut to the first video. And yeah, just have a little think as usual, what you would do to improve it, why you think it, it didn't sound as good as it could have been. And I'll let you know what I think after the videos play it.
A night you would never forget, without any apology, without any controversy, without any confrontation, without any indiscipline, running according to love and unity and mutual respect, which is where this business began and where it must go back to.
It's about the music tonight.
So yeah, again, I didn't think it sounded too bad. There were just a few small problems that I thought made it stand out and made it sort of showed that it was kind of a, beginner mix. So the first of them with I think I could have just put the volume slider up more confidently when it came up, because instead it sort of came up a bit I don't know, just not in like one smooth mix, and I don't think it sounded that great. And then I also didn't bring the fader down on the first song quick enough when I brought it out, so you got like the sort of last bits of some lyrics that I should have already cut out by that point. So yeah, I don't think that sounded too great. And then I also had problems with the volume, because I think the bit with David Rodigan, his little speech, it is quite a quiet part of the song, so I did need to bring it up more, but I hadn't put the volume slider all the way up to the top, so I don't know, like it wasn't too bad, but it just could have been better. This is what I did when I tried to redo it, so have a listen to this.
A night you would never forget, without any apology, without any controversy, without any confrontation, without any indiscipline, running according to love and unity and mutual respect, which is where this business began and where it must go back to.
It's about the music tonight.
And there we go. As you can hear, that did just sound a lot more professional, really. Just them few like tiny little details, really, but it does go a long way to making the transition sound better. So yeah, I'll just move on to the next video now. Again, have a little listen, and think for yourself, what would you do to improve it? So there we go. Yeah, I think with that one, there wasn't too much. It was just towards the end as it got, towards the actual drop. I started to bring the like bass up of the second track and try and bring the bass down of the first track, and it just didn't work. I just didn't balance it, and I think it just sounded muddy at the bottom, so it just wasn't that clear as it could have been. But other than that, I think that was the only really issue that I had with this. So this is what I did to fix it. Let me know what you think. So yeah, as you see with that one, I just didn't touch the bass at all in the new track. I just left it all the way at the bottom, right until the drop. And just as the drop came, I quickly turned it up and brought the first track out completely, and it just emphasizes the drop even more. I think makes it just stand out that bit more and have more impact. Instead of I just made it kind of cloudy before it and sort of ruined the moment, really. But yeah, again, that's all I have to say. There weren't any other issues that I saw. There might have been more issues that other people saw, and if that's the case, please let me know. Like, I'm happy to take any criticism. If it makes me a better DJ, I'm happy with that. That's fine. But yeah, so I'll just move on to the next clip now. Let me know what you think. Have a little think for yourselves as well. as you might have noticed, I found it pretty difficult this week to find things to fix. I suppose there's no like blatantly obvious mistakes, and it's kind of difficult for me to sort of find ways to improve. I just sort of go back and practice, try different things, different ways. So with this track or this transition, it was more a case of I didn't think there was anything wrong with it, but I just thought there must be a way to make it sound a bit more exciting when the two, just when the one song fades out. Or I wanted to try seeing using some effects and seeing if that made it sound a bit more interesting. So I had a little play about with them, just not to make a big difference to it necessarily, but just a subtle change that just makes it sound a bit more interesting, a bit more professional than just bringing the fader down. So that's what I've tried to do in this clip. So yeah, let me know what you think. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't do too much. I did the same, exactly the same mix really, but just brought in the echo, I think that was, brought it up. Like I'm still practicing with it, so I'm not sure if that's like the perfect way to be using it. But it did add a bit more interest there and make it sound, a bit more professional rather than just the sound suddenly sort of goes out. But if anyone has more advice on how to use the effects, then I'd love to hear it. So please let me know that. But other than that, that's the end of this video, the end of this analysis. So thank you very much for watching it. I hope you found it useful. Make sure you check out the other things that have been released recently as well. I've got a new free top 10. So that's 10 free songs. For this month, all downloadable on SoundCloud, good quality songs. And then I've also got a very exciting interview with 2 special guests that's going to come out next weekend. So make sure you check that out because I'm sure you'll find it very useful. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.